This video is how to find the acceptable lots in a fair division game. An acceptable lot is a lot that a player will accept. Or to make this a little bit more mathematical, an acceptable lot is a lot that is worth at least a fair share for that player. I have a different video about finding fair share, and although it is not strictly necessary to watch that video to understand this one, please keep in mind that in this video I will not be explaining how you find the fair share. I'm going to assume that you know how to do that. Also, the examples in this video are tagging off of the examples in that previous one anyway. So here we go. Here's my first example. I have the values for player A, the total, and then player A's fair share, and then same for player B and player C. Again, if you're not sure how I got the totals and the fair share, please watch the other video. Anyway, for player A, their fair share is $15. That means that an acceptable lot for player A is worth $15 or more. So let's look at all of the lots for player A. Player A thinks that lot 1 is worth $12. Since 12 is less than 15, that means that lot 1 is not an acceptable lot. Lot 2 is worth $15. So since lot 2 is worth the fair share exactly, lot 2 is acceptable. Lot 3 is worth $18, and since 18 is more than 15, that means that lot 3 is also acceptable. So let's move on to player B. Player B's fair share is $20. So that means that player B will accept a lot that is worth $20 or more. Lot number 1 is worth $20, so that's acceptable. Lot number 2 is worth $30, and since 30 is more than 20, that is acceptable. But lot 3 is only worth $10, and since 10 is less than 20, that is not acceptable. So let's look at player C. Player C's fair share is $20. $14 for lot 1 is not enough, so that is not acceptable. $17 for lot 2 is still not enough, so that is also not acceptable. But $29 is more than $20, so that's acceptable. So I have crossed out all of the unacceptable lots. Let's do another example. Here's the chart. Once again, it's all filled out, so let's get started. Player A's fair share is $6. So player A will accept lot number 1 because that's worth $6. We will accept lot number 2 because that's worth $8. But we will not accept lot number 3 because $4 is less than $6. Player B, their fair share is $8. So we will accept lot number 1 because that's worth $9. Lot number 2 is only worth $7, and that's not enough, so I will not accept lot 2. Lot 3 is worth $8, and since $8 is the fair share, that is acceptable. Now for player C, their fair share is $7. Looking at lot number 1, $5 is not enough, so that's not acceptable. But lot number 2 is worth $7, so that is acceptable. And lot number 3 is worth $9, so that is also acceptable. So here's another example. This time I have basically highlighted the acceptable lots. Again, you have to keep in mind that the acceptable lots are dependent on how each player values things.